room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. We'll watch the Boston Celtics in this one as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Rui Hachimura.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games, looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line, and it's been fun to watch.
And the Lakers starting 5. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's James in at the small forward. And for Boston, filling out the wings, it's going to be Simons and Brown. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. And it's White in at the point. When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, B.A., it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
Now here's Tatum. Outside, Brown. 6 to shoot. No good from outside. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Doncic outside. It's hauled in by White. It's Brown on the wing. Checked by James. Outside White. There's Simons with a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
Outside White. Simons, a screen on Doncic. Outside Tatum. Inside. Here's Queta. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
White with it. Hachimura covering. Here's Brown. That shot is off.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
Hachimura finds Ayton. There's James on the wing. Bunny from 17 feet out.
Making it look easy. LeBron just so comfortable from that range.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. White with a screen on Reeves. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now, here is James. His last outing, he had 20. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Stan, looking back on the 2017 draft, at the time, you believe Jason Tatum was the best prospect.
And with hindsight, B.A., that seems obvious. But back then, Markelle Fultz was the consensus #1 pick. Credit the Celtics for trading back and getting their guy.
Here's James. Following the 3 by Boston. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And look, Ayton is a big body. So when he sets that well-timed screen, it's not easy to quickly get around it.
And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and Coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Boston trailing. Simons outside. White with a screen on Reeves. And here's Simons outside. Rebound, the Lakers. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Doncic. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
So it's Boston now. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
The Lakers lead by 3. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
James passes to Doncic. The 3 from Ayton. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
If he keeps taking shots from that far out, I think the coaching staff might just find a spot for him on the bench.
Yeah, you have to understand what you're good at and play within yourself. He just did the opposite.
Clock at 6. Again, the miss by Boston.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Tatum with a steal. The 3 is up. James with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. On the tape. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And in terms of assist numbers, these are the players that have stood out over the past month. 5th on the list, Luka Doncic.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
Celtics trail by 6. Simons outside. Pass to Tatum. Over Hachimura. Boston again missing. The Lakers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Now Reeves. And here's Doncic. And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist by Doncic.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Tatum passes to Keita. Simons outside. And stolen by Reeves. Here's Hachimura. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Boston's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Tatum passes to Brown. White for 3. No good on the shot. The Lakers lead by 8. Doncic outside. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. Doncic has got 5 now.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Pritchard's checked in for Simons. Here's Brown. 11 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington. Outside Tatum. Takes it inside. 5 on the clock. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, look, Tatum has the length and strength to do damage in there.
James passes to Doncic. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Celtics trail by 11. Tatum feeling it out a bit. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Wow, that's 5. Count them. 5 turnovers. And we're only in the first quarter.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Laravia is checked in for Los Angeles. Smart comes in for Reeves. Smart outside. Excellent D there from Hauser.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
To the left side wing. Pritchard against Doncic. Outside Pritchard. Clock is at 3. Here's the pick. Kept alive. Kick out to Brown. Tatum with a screen. Hauser outside. Lets it go from deep. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's just excellent team basketball. Brown is all about getting it to the open shooter.
The Lakers lead by 8. Now Laravia. He had 9 points in his last time out. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they've built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Now here's Pritchard. No made baskets yet. There's Tatum with the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, look at how his team works to get Tatum set up for success. Feeding him when he's ready to fire.
James with the ball, defended by Brown. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Brown. And Boston pushing it up now. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at the Lakers. Already they're on the outside looking in. 9th place in the conference.
I think for Los Angeles, a real stumble out of the blocks for them. I mean, really a lot of lackluster performances. Where's the championship spirit we were expecting?
Well, with that said, they could be a sleeping giant. If they can get it together, watch out.
Now here's Doncic. 32 points for him last game against Toronto.
Yeah, and you can't overlook the 4 steals he added. Those were some major momentum swings.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now here's Tatum, coming off a 16-point game against Washington.
And he really dominated, working hard to control the glass.
Boston needs to get off a shot here. Brown, no good.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And how about Marcus Smart, Coach? A 3-time NBA Hustle Award winner.
Yeah, and B.A., not to mention a former Defensive Player of the Year. For a 6'3" guard, he's about as physical a presence as you'll find.
First free throw is good.
Well, Smart is a relentless competitor whose impact always goes beyond the box score. The league could always use more players like him.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Boucher's checked in for Queta. Walsh comes in for Tatum. And it's White in for Hauser. Kleba, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Brown. No points yet. Pass to White. Over Smart. White can't hit.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Laravia. Back to Doncic. Kleba, screen on Pritchard. Out to Kleba. Fires for three. Boston pulls it in. Here's Brown, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Well, that's excellent initiative by Brown. Seeing a lane open up and attacking it.
1:36 left to play in the first. Here's Smart. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. No good on the free throw.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Boston making a switch here. Minot's checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Connect's checked in for Kleba. And the second free throw is good.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said, it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else. So I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Guys, back to you.
A new beginning. Thank you, Allie. Here's Doncic. The Celtics making their last shot. Smart outside. Just 4 to shoot. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist from Smart. Doncic has got 11 points.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dalton Connect. That's his first foul. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Doncic against Pritchard.
And even though it's still early, they have got to get more aggressive out there.
Back to Connect. Lets it fly. Boston pulls it in.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Basket's good.
I like what I saw on both ends that time, hustling on defense to create some offense.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More 2K action in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Here's Smart. So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. We've got Austin Reeves. Jake LaRavia is out there with Dalton Connect. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt, and it's Smart in at the point guard position. And he makes it. Smart has got 6 points.
And don't judge Smart by his size. A little physicality isn't enough to stop him.
Celtics trail by 9. White looking it over. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
The Lakers with the ball. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. Smart passes to Vanderbilt. Smart outside. Connect on the wing. And the three off target. The Celtics shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Pass to Minot. Now Boucher. Outside Pritchard. Now here's White. And Reeves pulls it down. Reeves has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Smart. Nice D from Pritchard.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
There's the three. And it's Laravia with a rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Shot is good by Reeves.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Minot. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Anthony Simons.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
Now here's Simons. 29 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the three by Boston. Smart outside. They grab their own miss. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
So it's Boston now. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Simons with it. Laravia covering. To the middle. Here's Boucher. Pass to Walsh. From deep. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Smart. Defended by Pritchard. Vanderbilt, a screen on Pritchard. Here's Laravia. Simons with a steal. And he's all alone.
Well, we got to go back to that nice play to get the steal. You can see how quick Simons is with his hands.
And it's already hard enough to play D in this league. Some people feel that traveling has gotten out of control, Coach.
Well, I don't know if it's gotten out of control, B.A. I think the referees do a pretty good job on traveling. I think what's important for the referees is they have to be able to determine which travel calls gain a guy an advantage and which ones you could let go because they have no effect on the call.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Well, Smart is known as a very physical player. You almost think he welcomes getting hit while shooting.
He's made one and missed one so far at the line. And he drops the first. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. And the Lakers also making a switch. Vincent checked in for Connect. And so Smart nails them both. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Brown. Back to White. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Oh, my goodness. Smart with a tough finish.
Well, you can see how comfortable Smart is inside. He doesn't fear anybody.
And Brown has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Walsh. On the wing, Simons. No good on the three. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Reeves, the pass to Vincent. And here's LaRavia. Back to Vincent. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive board. Back to LaRavia. Picked it. It's stolen by Smart. Reeves against Brown. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Oh, love that energy play Reeves delivers, managing to take the shot while being fouled.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And the first one at the line is good.
Every year, Austin Reeves seems to just get better. A multifaceted guard who fits in seamlessly with any kind of rotation.
Pritchard's checked in for Brown. And then for Los Angeles, Hachimura comes in for Smart. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. And so Reeves nails both of them.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
White, good.
Well, listen, White doesn't fear anyone inside. He wants to get down low and cash in.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Doncic feeling it out a bit. LaRavia with a screen. Pass to Hachimura. Jacks up a three. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Boston's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Simons with it. LaRavia's there. Back to Simons. Shot clock at 6. For the finish. Flushes it down to finish the break.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Celtics trail by 15. Outside Pritchard. White on the wing. He shoots. Cans it with nobody near him. White's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
Out to Hachimura. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Reeves. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And that's 10 points for Austin Reeves.
And we all know Reeves can handle some contact, and he's often the one initiating it.
The Celtics have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. On the wing, Simons. He's covered by LaRavia. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul of the game. And Boston with some changes. Jason Tatum comes in for Walsh. And it's Hauser in for White. And then for Los Angeles, Ayton, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. James comes in for LaRavia. And Smart subbed in for Reeves. Now here's Tatum. 5 points in the game. Hauser outside. 4 on the clock. From the arc. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Doncic passes to James. Doncic, a screen on Tatum. Back to Doncic. Three-pointer. Second chance effort. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Hachimura against Tatum. Outside for Boucher. Boston, no good that time either. Los Angeles leading by 17. Pass to Smart. And he's gone for the lob. Blows the alley-oop. Boston's shooting only 36% during the second. Pritchard with it. Hachimura covering. On the wing, Tatum. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hachimura finds James. Hauser grabs the board.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. Hachimura sets a screen. Now here is James, defended by Hauser. And that one's good. James. Celtics trail by 17. Now here's Tatum. He's got 7. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
Bruising his way to a bucket. Tatum wanted it, and he got it.
The Lakers lead by 15. Smart passes to Ayton. Doncic left side. Driving in. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Boston's shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Tatum against Hachimura. Outside Tatum. 6 to shoot. Pass to Boucher. Back to Tatum. Boucher, he's open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Boucher's got his first 2 points.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Doncic. Hachimura from long range. Drains the triple.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Tatum passes to Boucher. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Out to Hachimura. This one for 3. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the second quarter. Outside Tatum. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Lakers.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Hachimura with a screen on Pritchard. Pass to Ayton. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Boston shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Well, you have to appreciate a high-octane player like Anthony Simons. He runs the floor and just outworks other guys every chance he gets.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Cadis checked in for Boucher. Minot comes in for Hauser. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. The Lakers also with a sub. Reeves is checked in.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
No good on that one. His first miss. He's 4 for 5 now. Pass to Tatum. 15 seconds left in the first half. Clock at 6. Shoots from the line. The shot misses. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hello and welcome, and what a first half for cool hand Luka Doncic.
He took a lot of good shots in the first half, also made some contested shots, playing with great confidence.
You know what? A couple of times you could just see defenders hang their heads, man.
And moving on to some mid-season analysis, let's check out the latest power rankings.
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers, they're sort of stuck in this same range, right in the middle, here in the middle of the season.
Middling overall, just like your analysis, Kenny.
Woo-hoo. Oh.
Just kidding, my buddy. You're the best, or at least top 30.
Top 30?
That's saying
top
something.
Top 30?
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. White and Simons combine at the guard spots. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Queta in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Yep, count it. Ayton's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Queta. It's Brown on the wing. There's Tatum with the 3. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Well, Tatum is rightfully as confident as they come from deep. He saw that look and didn't waste it.
Stan, one thing about Jaylen Brown, he seems so composed out there.
Yeah, B.A., he's very calm. Doesn't waste energy. You love a player who's this focused and calculated.
Here's White, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles.
He's a true team-first guy. White is all about finding the team the best scoring chance he can.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. White against Doncic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, you look at Ayton. He gives you strength and length in your rotation. There's still no substitute for size.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, look, he's a double-double machine. DeAndre Ayton gives this team something every team needs: size.
Pass to Reeves. James against Tatum. And that one's good. James has got 9.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
Now here's White for 3. Rebound, the Lakers. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Tatum against James. Doncic outside. Here's Ayton. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
The big fella, Ayton, suspended in the air as he's creating.
For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. It's Brown on the wing. Check by James. Brown, no good. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Outside Reeves. Tatum with a steal. Pass to White. Back to Tatum. To the inside. Tatum. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Timeout.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And with this break, we can see the teams that are wasting no time turning defense into offense. The Lakers in 5th.
These guys have been showing great anticipation defensively, and then they've been converting mistakes into points at the other end.
And that one misses. Los Angeles leading by 23. Pass to Doncic. And the call will be against Derek White. That's foul number 2 for him. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. Shoots over White. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Doncic has got 15 points.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Now here's Simons. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Simons with a steal. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. The quick look, no good that time. The Lakers have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Doncic against White, down low. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 8 assists here tonight. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. White with it. Now Doncic defending. The open shot, White, he drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's Simons outside. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. He's got 7.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Here's Doncic. He's got 15. Pass to Aiden. Shoots over White. Aiden, no good. Boston's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Outside White. Rebounded by the Lakers. Aiden's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Doncic finds James. James double teamed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Reeves outside. It's hauled in by White. Well, the Celtics shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. And here's Simons outside. Good work defensively by James.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Kicks it to Doncic. Takes the 3. Boston pulls it in. Brown inside. James is there. Boston, no good that time either.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Here's Reeves. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Here's White. He's got 11. Simons outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum from long range. James with the rebound. James has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Reeves, the pass to James. And here's Doncic outside. That won't go. Making him 6 for 12 from the floor now.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. Drills it from deep. Tatum's got 15 points.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Doncic passes to Aiden.
I got ball.
Inside. Doncic with the bucket. 17 points in the game.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
For Boston, they've gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. On the wing, Tatum. Hachimura covering. Pass to Aiden. White with a steal. To the inside. Tatum can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 23. Doncic right side. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, this is what they want from Ayton. Play big.
And the Celtics in possession here. Outside White. Back to Tatum. White finds Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing, and he gets the jumper to drop. Tatum's got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, no question. Tatum can take over a game at a moment's notice.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. LaRavia comes in for Hachimura. Connect's checked in for LeBron. And it's Marcus Smart in for Luka Doncic. White against Reeves. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Taking a look at Boston, they're in 8th place with plenty of games to be played.
Well, right now for Boston, a real stumble out of the blocks for them. I mean, really a lot of lackluster performances. Where's the championship spirit we were expecting?
Well, with that said, they could be a sleeping giant. If they can get it together, watch out. Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. There's no question. Peyton Pritchard has one of the best value contracts in the league.
Sure does, B.A. He's on a 4-year, $30 million deal signed back in 2023. He's a tireless worker, a talented scorer, playmaker, and, of course, outside shooter.
Now here's Pritchard. 6 points for him. Reeves with the ball. Smart outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Smart. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Smart's got 12.
They have no answer defensively inside.
A difficult situation for Boston. Tatum passes to Queta. Here's Pritchard. Launches it. The shot, no good. Smart with the defensive effort. Pass to LaRavia. Over Pritchard. Got a hand on it. Outside connect. Here's the three. The offensive rebound. Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Now here's Pritchard. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Outside Tatum. Clock at 6. From behind the arc. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Well, the Lakers' shooting has been great at 58% on the third. Smart passes to LaRavia. From downtown, Queta pulls it in. Queta's got 5 rebounds tonight. Kick out to Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Aggressive move by Brown, forcing the defense to react.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
2 shots. Last on the first.
Free throw good. Brown.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Boucher's checked in for Queta. Walsh comes in for Tatum. And Simon has subbed in for Pritchard. And both free throws good for Brown.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
Now here's Reeves. He's got 12. Buries it from 3. Smart's got 15 points.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
Back to White. The 3. Smart grabs a miss.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
And here's Reeves. And his scoring average impressive, putting up 17 a game. To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Los Angeles running away with this one. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And so in the game for the Lakers, Jake LaRavia is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Smart in at the shooting guard position. And here's Brown for three. Rebound, the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Vincent passes to Reeves. As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Somehow scores the layup in traffic. Vincent's got 5 points now this quarter.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Boucher. Simons against Smart. And it's Simons missing.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Kicks it out to Smart. And Los Angeles, another three.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
For Boston, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Now here's Pritchard, tightly guarded. Reeves against Brown. To the paint. Here's Boucher. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Now Smart. Vanderbilt, a screen on Simons. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, I don't know what happened during halftime, but he just hasn't had his focus since the break. Too many careless turnovers.
And the Lakers making a change here. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Inside. Here's Boucher. Good D by Vanderbilt.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And it's Smart missing. For Boston, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Again, the miss by Boston.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Vincent passes to Smart. Down low. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Boston's shooting just 37% in the game. Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Back to Pritchard. The three. Again, the miss by Boston. Here are the Lakers now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Now here's Vincent, defended by Pritchard. LaRavia outside. Takes the three. Sends it home from three-point land.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
Now here's Vincent. And with top college players now getting big money NIL deals, the choice between that and entering the NBA draft has become a tough one, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. Look, I think it's been great for both the NBA and for the colleges for guys to stick around, because the top guys are still going to come out. The guys who are going to be your top 10 picks, your lottery guys, they're going to come out. But the other guys who have nothing as guaranteed, they're going to choose to stay longer and develop.
Los Angeles has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Here's Smart. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Smart is a very physical player. He doesn't fear getting hit while trying to score.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Well, the mid-range has been open for them, so you've got to take what the defense gives, and that's been a great attack in this situation.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
That free throw no good. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boucher. Walsh comes in for Brown. And it's White in for Simons. And he sinks the second. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Here's Smart, following the bucket by the Celtics. Pass to Hayes. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. From behind the arc. Benson can't hit. Boston has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. And that one good.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Hayes with a screen from the line. The Lakers with another miss.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
To the middle. Tatum against Vanderbilt. Pass to White. 5 to shoot. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Smart. Vanderbilt to pass to Smart. Good work defensively by White. The Celtics shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. To the inside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Pritchard.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Anthony Simons comes in for Pritchard. Kleba, he's checked in for Los Angeles. For Los Angeles, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Laravia, right side. Now here's Kleba. He's closely guarded. Smart outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Smart has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this is the beauty of Smart's game. He can make offense for others or himself.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Deflects the pass. Simons passes to Keita. And that one's in. Nice feed on the play.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Kleba, screen on White. Down low. Deflected! Now the Lakers moving it up. Shot is good by Kleba.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we mean.
Now here's Brown. Tatum finds Simons. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Keita. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
You got to tip your hat to him. He's doing all he can to keep them in the game. He still hasn't missed.
All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Tatum from long range, on target from range. Tatum's got 20 points.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Here's Smart. Vanderbilt, a screen on Simons. Smart passes to Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Great pass by Smart. On time, on target.
Here's Simons. White with a screen on Smart. There's Simons with a three. It's rebounded by Kleba. The Lakers have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Lays out, and that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession, and some changes here for the Lakers. Connect comes in for Kleba, and it's Smith in for Vincent. Laravia passes to Smart. With the tip, controls the rebound and the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Simons against Smart. Now here's Simons, guarded closely. Shot clock at 5, and that one drops for him.
Sticking with it. Simons using all of his strength on that one.
And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You've got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top picks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the stars.
And Tatum's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Out to Simons. From downtown, here's Kata. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Kata's got 12 points in just the second half.
And lately, this guy is finding points. I mean, just a beautiful second chance bucket right there.
Well, he's been doing a great job of making something out of nothing, especially on the offensive glass.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Luka Doncic.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the three by Boston. Smart outside, fires the three, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Now here's Tatum. White for three, and no good.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Now here's Vincent. He's guarded by White. Smart outside. It's deflected. They recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game.
Thanks so much, guys. Marcus, your competitive spirit is infectious. Talk about what you bring to this team.
Just a spark. You know, we get a little stagnant on the offensive end, got to get in and move it. You know, I'm coming in, I'm driving, penetrating, finding guys. And, you know, you got a guy that can facilitate and find guys. You know, it gets them feeling good. Then they start making shots, playing defense, and things start falling. You know, that's always missing, just that little energy.
You got it. Thanks, Marcus.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Marcus Smart.